Hello, class of 2026. This is your counselor, Mr. Molina, and welcome to Warrior Way on February 8th, 2024. Today's main focus is going to be picking the remaining necessary classes to fill out your schedules for next year. Last week, we focused on those core classes that you were automatically placed into. Now you'll have a little bit of choice. These classes will largely focus on what you are using as your Box 3 requirement for graduation. We have covered graduation requirements many times already, so I'm not going to go through a recap of that again. But there are four main ways that we use to meet Box 3. Number one is following the CTE pathways here at the school. From engineering to cooking, there's a lot of options. Number two, C9 programs. And number three, Warrior Achievement programs, both of which we have been presenting on in Warrior Way classes since somewhere around October. And then number four, multiple dual credit and AP courses. This includes things like students going for the ICC and stuff like that. What you will not see on this list is earning an honors diploma. While it technically counts as a way to meet Box 3, we don't like students putting all of their hope into that because sometimes life happens, and if you are putting all of your effort to that and then you get a D or something towards the very end, then that means you don't meet that graduation requirement. You don't get to graduate. We like students to have multiple ways that they are meeting these requirements. That first option, the CTE pathways here at school. If this is the way that you're going to be meeting Box 3, you'll continue in one of your selected pathway classes, and then you'll pick two other electives to fill your schedule. If you are currently in a CTE path, but you want to switch to something, this is really your last chance to do it and still be able to finish out those pathways. There are certain paths that you can still fit into the last 2 years by doubling up, and those are on the form that you will fill out at the end of this. Number two are those C9 programs. All you're going to do for that is you're going to select that you already applied to C9, and then you'll be done. With C9, you can't fit anything else in your schedule with those four core classes that we did last week, and then those 3 C9 slots. For the Warrior Achievement programs, it's a little bit more complicated. Each one of the achievement programs is a little different for scheduling purposes. So Pharmacy Tech, students in that program are going to be taking 3 core classes, 1 virtual lab class, so those 4 are all here with us, and then 3 Pharm Tech classes. If you are in the Pharmacy Tech program, then we will meet and we will talk about how we're going to handle getting rid of one of those core classes for next year, and it will be done through that virtual lab, where you will also handle some of that Pharm Tech stuff. The JROTC program only takes 1 period. So if you select that, you will select JROTC and then 2 other electives to fill your slots. Same with JAG. It only takes 1 period, and you're picking 2 extra electives. Medical Coding and Billing takes 2 periods, so you would pick that program, and then you would select 1 more extra elective to fill your 7. If you're going for the multiple AP and dual credit class route, the way it's written is that you have to take 3 AP or dual credit classes throughout your time at high school, and you have to earn the college credits attached to them. So if this is a dual credit class, like some of you are in Spanish 3 dual credit through Ivy Tech right now, you have to pass the class at the high school level and make sure you're doing everything you need to do through dual enroll to earn the credit. For the AP classes, it's a little more difficult. You not only have to pass the class and earn high school credit, but at the end of the year for those AP exams, you have to earn a 3 or higher. If you take an AP class and you only earn a 2, that does not count as college credit, and it won't count towards the graduation Box 3 requirement of multiple AP and dual credit classes. So what now? Now is when you get to fill out the form for all of your elective choices. Your teachers also have this link, the bit.ly link there at the bottom, and they can be posting it in their Google Classroom so that you can access it. You can only fill it out once, so make sure you think about it before you submit it. I will be using what you guys write on these forms to call you down later in those small groups that I talked about last week, so make sure you put some thought into it so that I can call you down in the most appropriate group. The goal is to get up to your 7 classes so you have everything you need for a full schedule. If you have more than 7 classes, then we're going to talk either next week from February 12th to the 16th when I am in the cafeteria for every lunch period, and we'll also be talking from February 20th till spring break when we're doing those small group reviews based on those pathways. If you have any questions about these, please hold on until February 12th to the 16th. I promise you myself and all the other counselors will be in every single lunch period, and we will be able to answer all of your questions then. Make sure you submit this form when you've picked your remaining classes, and have a good day.